Hello everybody, welcome back to yet another video, and today we are not in, well, we are in another strategy game, but we're not in XCOM. Instead we're taking yet another little venture into the real-time strategy, well, genre. And unlike last time, when I showed off Hearts of Iron 4, this is less grand strategy, more, well, tactical strategy, the fun kind. You know, where you have actual forces that you can physically go ahead and make out. Not make out with, that's completely inappropriate. But you can at least see that you've got a soldier, or in this case, a big command unit, because that thing's quite, well, if I'm not mistaken, a few hundred feet tall. And judging by the size of those buildings, it definitely looks like it. So, what are we playing? Supreme Commander 2. Now, Supreme Commander 2 is well, obviously the prequel. Of course, it's a sequel to Supreme Commander. And, well, what's so special about it? Well, not much. It's a fairly bog-standard strategy game where you go ahead and command several hundred units. All the usual good stuff. I just really like it for one simple reason, and that is that you can build tons and tons and tons and tons of nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons in tactical strategy games are too fun. But no, I'm not going to just rely on tactical nukes for this, because, you know, that'd be a bit boring. Instead, I'm actually going to do something that I don't think I've actually really done before, and that's play the game as if I'm actually trying to win, other than just try and sit in the corner and then blow everything up once I have enough nuclear weapons. So yeah, I'm playing this properly. This is a new thing for me. So we're playing against a AI who's up on the opposite corner. You may have seen when the map spawned in. And my strategy is simply going to be put up a couple of defences, enough to go ahead and hold off any initial force. Once I'm comfortable with that, build up a load of tanks, roll across the bridge and hopefully engage his forces. As you can see, he decided, nah fam, we're just going to straight up attack you. And as you can see, he set in a couple of assault bots, which are a mild inconvenience, but nothing that we can't shrug off. Thinking that a little petty attack from assault bots is going to hurt us. Who does he think that he's fighting? Somebody that isn't used to actually playing the game? Nukes are fun, okay. They're too much fun, especially when you can launch like 20 of them at the same time. Also, sorry if you can't quite make out the UI. I always record my games in 4K, and sadly I could not find a UI scaling option, so you're struggling as much as I did to see what the hell I'm doing. The things that we do simply because, you know, games at 4K are kind of pretty. And I just got completely torn away from my train of thought. Oh well, we don't do second takes around here. Who do you think that I am? A channel that knows what they're doing, and it's actually somewhat scripted to go ahead and solve the fact that I don't know what I'm doing? Sometimes. Today is not one of those sometimes, though. I'm making a mess now. Okay, so we've got our first tanks rolling off the production line. Now those are called rockheads. Why? I've got no idea. They don't really look like rocks. But on a different note, what do you know? I finally got some short-range artillery, which means, granted, we may not be able to go ahead and attack the enemy where they live yet, but at the very least we've got a couple of nice little explosions that go off every time they try and attack us, because, you know, artillery's cool. Seeing long-range shells arc through the sky and just go ahead and rain down on the enemy, I don't know what it is about it, it just looks incredibly cool. Also because the effects in this game, whilst they are actually pretty basic when you look up close, from a distance they look pretty damn nice. I could happily just watch this all day. I'm not even joking. Alright, how many have we got? I think, yeah, we got a couple more. I think once these are done, we'll go ahead and roll them across the bridge, engage the enemy, and hopefully take them out pretty damn swiftly. Be nice for a short video for a change. Anyway, so the troops are ready. Looks like there's a couple of forces. Sweep them to one side as we make our way over. And suffer a little bit with friendly fire. Fun fact, friendly fire isn't. Alright, tactical missile launchers in tow. Tanks firing away. There's a few more enemies than I was hoping for. And I don't really want to fight on even ground. Yeah, we'll pull them back. In fact, we'll pull them back. We'll get a couple of artillery pieces in there. A couple of light mobile artillery, and then we'll come back. Because fair fights are for suckers. Okay, right. We got our mobile artillery into the mix now. We can see they've got quite a few forces on the bridge, but not to worry. We've got tactical missile launchers, we've got anti-aircraft batteries, and of course, we've got a huge steaming pile of tanks. Alright, artillery is firing off, the tanks are rolling up, ready to engage. I do love these tanks. Just the way the bloody rounds go, it's just so visually pleasing, Alright, it looks like we are absolutely eviscerating the enemy forces right now. Okay, that's them dealt with. Let's go ahead and move on to the enemy base, take out a couple of structures. But, wait, what? What? Where the hell did they come from? God damn it, they've got stealth! That's not good, that's a lot of units. Oh crap, they are tearing that force apart. We may need, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Or in my case, we're gonna need a bigger tank. A lot bigger tank. Which is where this comes in. This is the land gantry. It builds really, really big things. Can you guess what these really, really big things are? That's one of them there. It's called a Fat Boy. Basically, imagine that you went ahead and took battleship caliber guns and attached them to a moving vehicle. And I don't just mean as an artillery piece, I mean as a full-blown tank. But because it's got battleship caliber guns, what do you know, it basically acts as an artillery piece at range. But at close range, it's an absolute monster. I mean, look at all those guns. Look at them! There's so many of them! And we've got 2 of them! Because, I don't really want to put all my eggs in one basket. So here's the plan. We get 2 of these fat boys, we get 50 tanks, artillery pieces, yada yada yada, all sorts of assorted supporting vehicles, and then we just basically steamroll all the way into the enemy's base. I can practically guarantee that they haven't got any sort of land or air gantry or anything like that, which they could potentially use to go ahead and get back at us. I am pretty confident that this is going to work. That doesn't mean I'm confident, it means I'm pretty confident. And whilst that's been going on, we finally got to researching long-range artillery. So once we are finally in range at the enemy base, we can actually start shelling it from afar. Because these short ones, whilst they've got quite a fair bit of range for what they are, they ain't going to reach the enemy base. These long pieces, however, well, one, they do a hecking ton of damage due to the immensely big caliber of them, and 2, well, these literally shoot for miles, miles, and miles. And of course we're building 2 of them. Why? Because, well, we can afford 2 of them. No other reason, it's simply because I can afford them. Alright, the only thing left to do really is finish building up our forces. I think that's almost all of them. It looks like all of them. Looks like about 50 units. I think it's time then to start our advance. As you can see, our artillery shelling all over the place. As well as a huge load of corpses sitting outside our base from their failed attempts to invade. And of course more of them as we go ahead and invade them. I like big things that go boom. I particularly like it when those things are pointed in the enemy's direction. And I really, really like it when the enemy goes boom instead. Alright, looks like we're almost there. I did, however, somehow manage to get a couple of tanks trapped back at the base, so we'll be holding here for a second to regroup. And well, whilst we are, we can see just how overpowered as hell these are. Look at them, they're just tearing up the enemy forces. Granted, they're taking a ton of damage, but the fact that we've just well, wiped out, what, 30, 40 units in a single go? Are we really going to complain about a couple of tanks being killed? And maybe one of our big boys taking a not insignificant amount of damage, but a fairly insignificant amount of damage for what it is. Especially considering we can always build more of them. Go and actually sort out their paths, because for some reason they kept on going in circles. I think it's time to finally see what the enemy base holds for us, as our artillery starts raining in from above. Seriously, the range on that artillery is ridiculous. Alright, enemy base sighted. Let's start taking it out. Let's move the fat boys into the front. They can do most of the damage. They'll destroy enemy shields and hopefully anything else that moves. Wait. Aha! That's the enemy ACU. Up in the distance, you can see there. It's their command unit, and we want to take that thing out, because those things, well, basically that is the enemy leader. We take that out, we basically win. But there is something I forgot about. Wait, doesn't that go... Oh. Oh no. Oh no! That wasn't the smartest idea. But anyway, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Any thoughts or questions, leave them in the form of comments down below. Don't forget to check out my Facebook, Patreon and Twitch pages. And, well, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay tuned for more content from me. As always, this is the 117th Con, signing off. Have a brilliant day, folks. Stay safe. And, of course, I'll catch you all next time. Sorry for the sudden end. I kind of forgot it was coming.